What's up, you guys? Adventure Warrior here, doing another um toy review, retro '90s toy review. I've been on a binge of just various figures and collectibles, and lately I've been collecting a lot of '90s toys. So this is another '90s figure that I wanted, but it was always like, yeah, I like it, but I'm kind of good on it. It's not something like, oh, I really want to get this right now. But I got this to go with my small soldier display to add some more villain characters to my Commando Elite characters. So I thought this figure would kind of sort of fit in well with those characters. So I'm gonna show two size comparisons, and yeah, let's get into who we're looking at today. So this is from a franchise that I would say I'm a casual fan of. We are looking at Kenner's Terminator 2 Future War Cyber Grip Villian. Yes, so this character was specifically made for this toy line. He's never appeared outside of this toy line or any type of Terminator media. Like I said, I'm a casual Terminator fan. I like the first movie. I would say I grew up with 2 and 3, so those are the ones I can kind of watch back to back. Salvation, I haven't seen that too many times, and everything else after that, I know just not the best. I know there was a TV show, Sarah Connor Chronicles. I didn't really see that, but I think fans really liked that show. I think it ended too soon. Um, I played the Terminator 3. I played a couple of the video games, which I liked. So like I said, I'm a casual fan, but I like the earlier movies. The first trilogy, I think, is the best. And even for some people, 3 was kind of like, eh. Some people were kind of mixed about 3, but I really like 3. 3 was cool. Um, so yes, like I said, it was made by Kenner, and see the Kenner logo at the bottom. This came from Florida. Dope. Got this for like $20, ages 4 and up. Like I said, for me, um, yeah, I'm all over the place, all over the place. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind getting most of the Terminator figures. Like I said, I had another character who sadly he's not on the back of this packaging. A character named Chromium. He was another cool looking Terminator villain made specifically for this toy line. I had him. When I got him, he has like a function where he like a spring gimmick where his body extends. It didn't work. I tried to find a way to fix it. Ended up breaking him, unfortunately, and I just ended up tossing him. So I'm thinking of maybe getting another one, see how well Cyber Grip Villian scales with my other figures, and yeah, I probably might get it Chromium again down the line. But like I said, I wouldn't mind having majority of the Terminator figures. The Three Strike Terminator is a really popular one. That one got a updated version. NECA at one point did update some of the older figures with the modern NECA molds, which was really cool. Um, let's see, Three Strike, we got Cyber Grip, we got Rapid Repair Terminator, we got Hot Blast Terminator, and we got the Metal Mash Terminator. We got White Hot T1000. We got the Exploding T1000, which I would really love to get that figure. T1000, one of the best villains in all of science fiction, one of the coolest concepts in science fiction. A robot made of liquid metal, like that was just the coolest thing, and it cannot be replicated. Um, I even like the John Connor. I even like the John Connor. Shame we didn't get his mom, Sarah Connor, since she was one of the main characters in both 1 and 2, a very important character to Terminator. And she didn't get a toy, which really sucks, but yet we got Ellen Ripley in Aliens. We got an Ellen Ripley toy back then. It's like, yeah, you can't make an Alien toy line without Sigourney Weaver's character. But yet Sarah Connor didn't get a toy. Oh man, I don't understand it. Oh, but yeah, we didn't even get a Kyle Reese. We didn't even get a Kyle Reese toy. That's a shame. I'm assuming you know who these characters are. If you're a fan of Terminator. Like I said, John Connor. We got Secret Weapon Terminator. This big talking Terminator. We got some vehicles: Heavy Metal Cycle and Mobile Assault Vehicle. So what does it say? Okay, this a little thing on the back. The Cyber Grip Villain with crushing claw action. This future cyborg has a crushing claw arm that can grab and squeeze unmercifully. Even Terminator can get caught if he gets too close. Still, only Terminator can protect the human resistance from Cyber Grip and help with the future war. Figure's right shoulder and claw can rotate 360. Elbow bends, shoulder gun can rotate to front or back. The figure can hold weapon in left hand. Squeeze their knees together to operate Cyber Claw and grab a Terminator figure. It's really, really cool. Really charming. Like I said, dope. I know they wanted to add some more characters to the toy line. So like I said, really, like majority of these guys I could get, like T1000, Cyber Grip, Chromium, John Connor, like I said, the 3-Strike Terminator, some of the other T800s, the regular exoskeleton. Like I could get a lot of those guys, and there are listings to get these guys loose. But I'm like, when I'm ready to, I'll get more of them. But yeah, so this is a really nice card back. I would hate to, like I said, destroy it. So I'm gonna hold on to this card back, like I held on to Cygor and Wendigo's card back. But yeah, we'll just cut. Okay, so here he is. Wasn't difficult to remove him from his packaging. It's nice. He had no twist ties, so that was cool. Yeah, first impressions, he's cool. I dig him. So yeah, here's the little squeeze gimmick. So squeezes legs and arm, claw arm opens. So again, I mean, like I said, these were for children. So this is a really cool toy with a really cool gimmick, even though his design it's not, I wouldn't say it's bland, it's just kind of basic. And sometimes being simplistic is good, but I don't know. It's just okay. Yeah, it's just okay. Like I said, it's like he's just wearing a bodysuit, and then he has all these pieces all attached all over his body, chains, and like they really tried to make this guy look really like kind of sinister and gruesome looking. I guess has this thing on the side of his head, which is attached to his, attached to the side of him, and one tube is plugged in his eye. This looks really crazy. But he could have been a regular person who was kidnapped and turned into a cyborg, so that's kind of cool. Like I say, he has a really cool design. I like him. As far as posability, basic posability, arm can go, I guess without the gun, the arm can go 360. There's a cool looking gun. Arm can go 360. This piece can go back and forth. The shoulder piece, which I think is removable. The head can turn. If this piece wasn't on there, the head could go 360. But you see, the head can turn decently. This arm can go 360, which is cool. And go down that far. Yeah, arm can go down that far. Go up. Like I said, the squeeze gimmick, and his legs can go back like that, and legs can go this far. So I guess you could kind of get him into like one of those vehicles if you wanted to. So yeah, again, kid's toy. As far as a collectible goes, yeah, he's a cool collectible. I like he has the veins on his arm. Yeah. So, like I said, he's cool. I don't regret getting him. I think I kind of like him and Chromium equally. I think just the two of them together would really look really nice. But yeah, he's a cool figure. It would be cool if NECA had bothered to make an updated version of Cyber Grip Villain. Like I said, here's a size comparison. So here he is with Cygor, and they're both cyborg characters, so I think they go together well, especially like I said, the version of Cygor where his colors are gold, like all these purple pieces are gold. So I think those two would, the gold version would probably look really nicely. The Cyber Grip Villian. But of course, Cyborg a little bit bigger. Um, yeah. Um, Here he is with Major Hazard, Chip Hazard, because Chip kind of looks like a Terminator. Again, Chip's a little bigger, but you know, I'll make it work. But yeah, so like I said, that's it. Oh, excuse me, my nose. Oh, like I said, yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, I can't show the. I can take my box cutter, so let's see. Let's use the box cutter. Um, so yeah, so it works. It work. The gimmick works well enough. Um, but yeah. So like I said, that's Cyber Grip Villain. Cool little '90s toy I picked up. If you want them, get them. You know, if not, cool. Um, yeah, like I said, I forgot. I mentioned my small soldier video. My aunt used to work in the same building that Kenner used to operate in. So there's a possibility that these toys were being made or these toys were being, discussed while my aunt was working there at the time, which is kind of cool to think about. But yeah, like so as far as next review, I've been in a Marvel mood, so I might pick up a few Marvel figures, Marvel Legend orient figures. I mentioned there was some movie villains I wanted to pick up from the older Marvel movie toy lines. So maybe I might just hold off on them, get them down the line, and get these other two characters. But they're both Marvel Legends. Like I said, as far as the other two characters, not the villains. These two are both Marvel Legends. One of them I already kind of own, but you know, I don't know. You can never, if a certain character you love, you can never have too many versions of that character. So stay tuned for that. Or I might just get something completely different. Might get a Transformer. You never know. Whatever I'm in the mood to get. So as always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Stay tuned for more. Let's see. Yeah. Peace, you guys.